Shadows, they follow you like an accomplice. Lost all of your dreams, the night is heartless. My shadows, they follow you. My shadows, they follow you.
Alrighty. Hey everyone. Have our one game. Unfortunately, the Hunters could not field a roster, so that is why we only have one match today. But it's looking like it's going to be pretty interesting. The Orbit versus the Deadeyes. I mean, the Deadeyes completely revamped roster here, and the Orbit, one new pickup in Chip. It's going to be interesting to see how this team meshes together. But I think all the pressure here is on. I don't know. Actually, I actually don't know. I want to hear your thoughts, Joe, because I think this match could actually be closer than a lot of people think.
Yeah, I think this series is going to be one of the closest series we've seen all season. I would not be surprised if we see this go to 5 games. And I honestly think this game can go either way.
For sure.
But, of course, there's always the chance that it's just a blowout.
Yep, because that's what we said last week, right? We said last week a lot of these games are going to be pretty close, and then it was just like sweeps. We didn't even have a single Game 5 last week, so
yeah,
it'll be really interesting to see what all transpires this weekend. Because remember, this weekend next, and then we have the midseason tournament, so not too much longer until we have our first tournament of the season. It's going to really indicate, who's far ahead and who's, still struggling behind. But yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. Looks like we're just getting everyone into the lobby. I think we have everyone in here.
It appears so.
All right, and if Octo wants to give them if he's ready, then we don't have to waste any more time. Waste any of your time. We can get right into this. Couple minutes early.
Yeah, it should be a very close affair. But if you think it goes one-sided, who do you think will take the win? If it is a one-sided series,
I'd have to go with the time that Orbit has had together, because the Orbit have been playing together much longer. This Deadeyes roster essentially revamped itself this week, so a bunch of new faces. Some from last season, like Chip. I know Chip was a season 1 vet, and obviously Eclipse was also a season 1 vet as well. But good to see some new talent in here for sure.
Yeah.
But I would have to edge it out to the Orbit, just because I think that their cohesion, and since they've been playing together for so long, because I think it's much easier to slot in one new person compared to two. Because I know obviously, like, Eclipse is a very mechanically sound player. We've seen some of the clips he's hit. It's pretty insane. But just like that, we are not going to waste any more time.
Yes, we get into this game between the Seattle Orbit and the Dallas Deadeyes. First kickoff of the series is going to be a decent one for the Deadeyes here. It's going to be up on the wall. Looks like Eclipse is going to go up for it. But Jam is going to beat him there. Jam rocking the... I forgot the name, and I feel really stupid.
The Merc, man. That
The
new
Merc,
improved Merc hitbox. Yeah. We love to see it coming out here. I'm really interested, because I know some people, like, I know Justin in the grid yesterday was rocking the Merc all the way to the grand finals. Unfortunately, they could not pull off the win, but really interesting to see some people picking up the Merc.
The ball's off the backboard. Eclipse isn't going to be able to do anything. Chip's going to play it forward. A decent dunk. It's going to bring it down. But not going to really be able to do much. Cryptic is there. Fly Park with a decent touch.
Yeah, I mean, we're already seeing, like, a much faster pace of play compared to what we're used to seeing out of these teams. Oh, that was a nice flick, and Eclipse save it. Luckily he can, but yeah, we're seeing so much more aggression and so much more speed coming out from teams than we're used to seeing compared to early on in the season.
Yeah, teams feel like they're getting more comfortable with each other. There's a decent shot from Jam. seem to get more comfortable with each other, more comfortable playing in this team environment as Flyparker almost puts that one in. Because as the season's gone on, the level of play has definitely increased. Teams have felt more comfortable trusting their teammates, and they've put together a lot more competitive showings.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's a whiff from Chip, but luckily, Flyparker's there. See, that's what I'm saying, man. I think these teams look pretty even so far, but the Orbit are kind of just edging it out just a little bit in terms of aggression. Ooh. But, man, I mean, this has just been an absolute just powerhouse game so far. Like, so much aggression from both sides here. Jam not going to get the pinch he was looking for. Going to try and pass it.
Could be off target. It's a bit wide. Not able to go in. Eclipse is up for it, but Flyparker off the wall. A bit of a mistake from the Orbit is not going to be capitalized on, as we still sit 0-0 with 250 left, as that is almost in again. Great defense from the Orbit. They've made some mistakes, but then they've done a real great job recovering.
Yeah, I mean, the Orbit have just had like an onslaught of offense, and finally when we see Dallas get a little bit, you know, a chance, they barely, the Orbit just come out with like a heroic play to keep themselves in this game. You know, we're halfway through game one here, and it's still scoreless. I can't believe with how much aggression has happened this game that we're still scoreless here in game one.
Because a lot of the time it feels like it's just one player goes for the shot, it gets saved, and then a couple seconds later, then there's another shot. It's not, the shots aren't happening immediately after each other. There's a bit of a pause, which allows for the defending side to go ahead, grab boost, rotate another player in. They've just allowed too much time in between each shot, is what I've been noticing here.
Yeah, and I wanted to point out there, that was an insane recovery from Chip. That easily could have been a goal, and I just cursed it. I did, nice. Flyparker gonna put that one away, and let's see exactly what happened here. It looks like it might have just been an awkward touch for D-Wolf here. Yeah, couldn't quite double commit, man. And I think in this series, we were talking about it's going to be close. Simple mistakes like that are all it's going to take for one of these teams to take advantage of the other, and we just saw it there.
But throughout this game so far, when one player's made a mistake, the other player's been there to back them up. But that time there was two players made a mistake, and the other player was off getting boost, so they weren't really able to recover from each other's mistakes, which allowed the Orbit to put in the first goal of the series. It's Jam with another shot. On target, not going to go in. It's in the corner now. Flyparker off the ceiling. It's not really going to be able to do much. It's going to get a good bounce, but Cryptic is there. Up, popped up now. Chip is going to send it off the backboard. A double commit from the Deadeyes, but it should not matter as Flyparker sends it on target, but Eclipse is there to keep it out. So much physical contact right there as well. Both teams really going at it here in game one.
Yeah, man, I gotta say, both of these teams look so much better than we saw them last time. Like, this revamped Dallas roster is not skipping a beat, minus that one unfortunate double commit. But, I mean, 1 minute to go here, and Dallas need to show us something here. They want to possibly send this game into overtime, but double commit from the Orbit might just be what they're looking for.
Yeah, but there's nobody, there's nobody really there from the Deadeyes to really do much. In the center here, decent touch from D-Wolf's gonna send it. He's gonna shoot it on target, but Chip is there to keep it out. The center ball now is gonna allow Eclipse to put it in. Great pass from Cryptic to set up his teammate to tie up the game.
That was beautiful. Look at that touch. Perfect. Ooh. That's all he needed. He realized he couldn't make the shot. He has to make the Orbit defense panic, and that is the kind of stuff you love to see from your third man. Just becoming that playmaker, and with almost 30 seconds left here, we could see overtime in game one.
30 seconds left. One team needs to grab a goal. It looks like a bit of an accidental demo from Eclipse. Won't really harm either side. D-Wolf, decent touch. Flyparker's there to recover, though. He popped up, but D-Wolf with a good touch, but it's going to kind of flip his card backwards, so he's not going to be able to follow up. Flyparker's going to clear it. Jam is there. Jam's going to center it, but there's nobody really there from the Orbit. 10 seconds left now in game one. As Flyparker's going to send it near the net. It's going to be off the backboard. He doesn't really have a decent touch. Another one off the backboard. This one's off the ceiling. Is anybody going to be able to put it in? No, it gets cleared out to the corner now. 0 seconds, and now we have overtime in game one.
Overtime in game one, man. We alluded to it. This game might be close. That's a weird kickoff, but...
a very awkward kickoff.
I mean, luckily they're able to recover it here. I don't know. This ball has just been a dead field for way too long in overtime. Jam gonna have to do something with this ball here. That's an awkward pop-up, and D-Wolf is gonna put it away, man. I don't know what happened here. I guess he just thought, I'm assuming he thought he was gonna kill the ball, but that new Merc hitbox, man, coming back to bite him.
If that was the Octane, he can catch the ball, or it would like bounce off to the side. But due to the Merc, it just bounces up. So,
and I gotta say, man, I think the Deadeyes have stolen this game number one, because it looked like it was all orbit for so long, and then all of a sudden they just came out of left field and just stole this game away.
Yeah. I feel like the Orbit played a better game. Until the very end there, I think the Orbit played the better game. But then just that mistake, the very awkward mistake from Jam, just set up the Deadeyes to take game one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw there, pretty non-threatening. They only had to make one save that entire game. So you just really got a feel for them. Also, Fly Parker is EU, so that is why his ping is higher than normal.
I understand why it was higher. I just saw 500 ping and found it amusing.
All right, I think we're good to go. But yeah, man, honestly, I don't know how much the Orbit should change there, because it kind of feels like they just robbed themselves of that game.
Yeah, I think the Orbit... I feel like the Orbit, if they could just keep doing what they did in game one, they should be able to take game two and possibly the series. I think, even though the Deadeyes won their game, they need to make more adjustments than the Orbit did if they want to be able to stay competitive and possibly win the series.
Yeah, for sure. I think they kind of got the first game jitters out of the way. I think now you can kind of just brush past that. Mistakes happen, you know, and really focus on that laser offense that they showed in game number one. They just need that accuracy, because we noticed both teams are kind of struggling with some accuracy, especially we saw there at 0 seconds. You know, Orbit kind of just started banging it off the backboard instead of trying to put that shot on target. So those are the shots that you need to hit if you're going to beat a team like this. You know, the Deadeyes looking clean on defense, but the Orbit looking clean on offense, so it's kind of a battle of what's going to win out. And you know what they say, defense wins championships. So if that game told us anything, man, all it's going to take is one little mistake, and they can... Okay, cool. Unfortunate, it happens, you know, no big deal. But yeah, I mean, I can't like send it home enough. Like, we both said that this game has the potential to be pretty close. I think in my predictions, I might have put this game to be a 3-2, but I forgot who I said could win, because honestly, I thought this game was going to be a coin flip. So, yeah, that's all I can really say. Like, this game's going to be close. If that game told us anything, like, I don't know if my heart can handle 5 overtimes. But
I don't know if my voice can.
Yeah, I don't know either.
My heart can. I don't know about my voice though.
Yeah, I'd be hard pressed for that. So I guess we'll just try and kill some more time before Wolf joins back in. Speaking of D-Wolf, actually, he had a pretty good performance. I was surprised. Yeah. He was doing really well for his team, and Cryptic was too. Being that really solid third man, you know, even though he is, I believe he's like a C1 or C2 player for his team, playing with 2 GCs, he's keeping pace pretty well. And you're noticing that, like, I noticed this too a lot. Like, if you're like a lower champ and you start getting played with, like, put with GCs and stuff, you tend to kind of just naturally learn to play faster. And make sure solo queue games feel like slow motion. But it looks like he's back in, so we can probably get game number 2 on the road here.
Especially, the lower ranked players, while people underestimate them, when they come into the league, they just have this sense of being willing to learn more than I feel like than some of the higher ranked players do. And so when they play in these scrims, they're more of the they have a lot more to learn. And so when they are playing in these games, they can learn a lot faster and learn things that some of these higher ranked players may not be willing to learn. So I think that's why we see a lot of Diamonds, Champ 1s, and even some Diamond players really succeed in this league.
Yeah, for sure. And without any further ado, oh, that was close. That was close from Fly. Oh, they bumped each other, but luckily Chip recovers in the air. Got his flip, I think. But
he had the flip, just missed it. It calls for a weird read for D-Wolf, because that's in the center. This could be on target. It is!
What a save!
What a save!
Are you kidding me, man? How did the Orbit not score that there?
With the save of a century to keep the ball out. And we still are tied here, 0-0, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. D-Wolf.
Oh my god, you have to be kidding me, man.
Jam is going to set it on target, but it's a bit wide. He's going to get a decent touch to center. Is anybody there? They are, but D-Wolf with another
Are you
save.
kidding me? Are you kidding me, man? What can this player not do today?
The team
I said it!
goal.
Are you kidding me, man? Oh, you have to be joking,
No.
right? I told you every single time, man, I find a way for the caster curse to follow me. Oh, you have to be joking, man.
D-Wolf can do it
Hey, you know
all,
what? You know what?
but
Both
he
of these
can't
teams
save
are
an own
even
goal.
now. Both of these teams are even now.
No, I think that was worse.
You think that was worse?
I think that was worse. Oh, it's tied up.
Redemption. There he goes. He got his redemption.
Well, we're tied here 0-0 with 3 minutes and 58 seconds left.
Still plenty of Rocket League to play, though. This game is obviously far from over. 4 minutes is in its
Let's just pretend those 2 goals didn't happen.
Exactly.
They're just for stat. They're just to pat the stats.
The game's just starting at 4 minutes instead of 5. That's essentially what's happened.
Yeah.
Oh, almost got the dunk.
That's D-Wolf's 3rd save of this game so far. And he's
Already
going on the
has a save here.
offensive now. He
Yeah,
wants to
that's
make something happen.
Yeah, that's insane. A savior, a minute into a game is absolutely nuts. But I mean, props to him, man. Doing
He's had
really
the rest
well.
of his team's defense hasn't really done much. When they have, it's resulted in own goal.
Oh, that's a really good 50 too.
That's a great 50. But nobody's really there to capitalize because of some great defensive play from the Orbit. It's going to be in the Deadeye's half. Chip's going to try to make something happen. I think Jam blocked it from going in. Is Cryptic what a save.
Hey, sometimes you gotta win the mental battle too, and I think that's what he's doing there. He's just trying to get in their heads. You know, Jam unfortunately had that really rough touch to end game 1, but you know, I think this is just gonna be a battle of mental fortitude here, and the Deadeyes are winning pretty handily so far.
These great save, nearly went in from Eclipse, but I feel like these teams so far have just been playing very good Rocket League, and then they have just one massive mistake. Because if you
that was almost really a massive mistake because they double committed.
Oh, Cryptic. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. I have to get a replay of that. It's in the corner. Oh, so it's a great pass from Eclipse. He just sets up Cryptic perfectly for the goal. Great team play there.
Yeah, I mean, I call that one the Platt special, the bounce shot right in front of the net. It's actually surprisingly hard for defenses to read that. Read that ball. That, again, is a whiff from Fly.
Corner.
I feel like we're seeing some really uncharacteristic play in this game, too, here. You know, like I alluded to earlier, this game is a lot about mental fortitude here, and I feel like the Orbit are kind of just slowly falling apart as this is a breakaway ball, but Wolf can't catch it.
Barely misses it. Just a bit too far behind to send it into the net. As off the wall is Eclipse. He's going to go up for it. He's not going to really have any boost, but Cryptic does. He's going to send it towards the net. The Jam is there. D-Wolf in the corner. Off the wall. He's going to center it. Eclipse is going to send it on net. What a play from Eclipse and a great setup from D-Wolf to put his team up 3-1.
Yeah, this team firing on all cylinders right now, man. What a pass. Unfortunately, Fly Parker just a little too slow to that ball. Or he might have gone up for it correctly, but he was just, his car was way too flat to try and hit that 50 correctly.
I think it looks like he went too far forward instead of up, so he tried to adjust by repositioning his car, which cost them the goal. His Jam nearly with a great read.
I feel like that series of events just sums up this entire game for the
Orbit.
Well, you know what? Why'd I say anything? Why'd I say anything? I'm just gonna curse it.
The first game was felt so clean. And then this is game 2.
I mean, that works though, right? Like, plays like that are what you're gonna need to do to get past this Deadeye's defense, you know? They're looking so solid. I mean, when one of your players does a save here in the first minute of the game, you know, that says a lot.
Also, Jam has been playing a lot better since he swapped off the Merc. That's all I'm gonna say.
True. I won't deny that.
He hasn't had a practically an own goal yet. As Fly Parker on the ball. The awkward touch from, I believe that was Eclipse, but it shouldn't really cost him anything. The demo from D-Wolf's going to buy his team some space. It'll kind of keep the Orbit offense at bay.
Ooh, that could be dangerous.
Yeah, this is very dangerous. Chip is up for it, but Jam is going to end up getting the touch. A minute left now as D-Wolf off the wall is going to be up for it, but Chip is there to keep it out. He's going to get a great touch. This could be on target, but Eclipse is there to really stop anything. D-Wolf with a good touch. He's going to bring it up the wall. Is he going to go for anything? He won't be able to because Jam is there. Cryptic is going to send it over, but Chip is going to keep anything from happening. Center of the pitch now. D-Wolf's going to whiff it. Fly Parker's going to go for something as it's the center, and Jam is going to send it in.
Jam was scaring me there, not
left,
gonna lie.
They tie up the game. Jam is, like you said, kind of carrying this game.
He's definitely doing a lot better. He's scaring me with that touch there, man.
Yeah.
A little dicey, but he gets the job done. And, in Rocket League, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter how clean it is as long as it gets that ball in the net. And, 30 seconds left. Similar story to what we saw in Game 1, man. We could see overtime again, as long as I don't curse it. That's a nice clear. That's a boomer. This is dangerous for Cryptic.
Ooh. Okay. I don't think that was on target, but, if it was, good save from Cryptic. 10 seconds left now. Game 2 as it's tied 3-3. It's in the center. Eclipse is up for it, but he's not able to get to the ball. Fly Parker off the wall as we hit 0 seconds now. He's going to send it on net, but D-Wolf is there. The ball's going to stay up. Going to be sent over towards the Orbit's net. It looks like it's going to get killed, and it will. Overtime here in Game 2.
Very surprising that Orbit did not make more of an effort to try and kill that ball. Nice kickoff, though.
Great kickoff. Eclipse has the net all to himself.
It's a foot race. Let's go.
Capitalize. Fly Parker had the net all to himself, and then Jam just capitalizes. He manages to get past the lone defender. Cryptic not able to get back in time, so Jam just puts it in. Good play there from the Orbit to take Game 2 as we're tied 1-1.
Yeah, insane kickoff strategy. That's so ballsy to go for in overtime of all places, considering how you lost the first game. Looks like we're asking for a server restart. I think we can do that. I think that's fine. He'll probably just ask Deadeyes if they're cool with it. Yeah, I'm assuming by them leaving that they are okay with it, so that's what we're gonna do. So it looks like they are good with it, so we're gonna restart.
5 saves from D-Wolf in that game.
That was insane, man. I mean, how much more can you ask from a player in terms of defensive performance, right? Like, you can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah.
Just absolutely an insane showing from him. He's certainly going to be making a case for golden goalie at the end of this season if he keeps that kind of performance up. But, I mean, at the same time, though, it kind of shows that the Orbit had such a strong start, and then, like, I'd say like a minute or two after that game, it fell off a cliff for like the longest time. They couldn't get anything going. It felt like they were in their own half, like it felt like an eternity, I'm surprised they didn't get more punished than they did, but finally when they did get out, they made their chances count like we saw in that game, and no mistouch is going to steal that game away from them. Finally, we see them get a game back. I guess the lobby is back up. It looks like it is. We're going to be staying on Starbase Arc, though.
In Game 1, Deadeyes won, and I felt like Orbit played better. But in that last game, it felt like the Deadeyes played better.
This is Rocket League.
Yeah. Well,
that's the only way I could describe it. This is Rocket League.
It's not like a lot of times where you see this, and the only reason one team wins is because there's just one player who's just having great solo plays. It's just been some really nice in-the-moment team plays that have come out. As a good kickoff Chip's not going to be able to do anything.
I think the nice thing, though, we see as players have improved this season, like, last season Eclipse was known for his mechanical plays, but the problem was teams were just giving him way too much space to make these plays, but now we're seeing with teams just being better in general, that they're not exactly getting the space that they're used to getting. I don't know what happened here. Where were the Orbit?
I assumed somebody was going to be back. They double committed on the boost.
Well, Jam didn't even flip for it, so I don't know what was going on there, and maybe just another miscommunication. Two people in the same corner greeting for a boost. Oh, what a play! Okay. Redemption from Fly Parker, I see you. Look at the speed on this man.
This is just some great.
Oh, Chip got a bump too.
Oh my! This is possibly one of the best team plays we've seen all season.
We're gonna call that a calculated midair bump from Chip because oh my god, there's no way he meant to do that.
They obviously called Fly Parker to be up for it, so it was just a good kickoff from Jam, and then they called Chip to go and clear the ball. And then they also called Fly Parker to go up for it, and then Chip hits a great bump, and then Fly Parker hits the perfect shot to get it past the last defender. This was one of the best plays I've seen all series.
Oh, this could be dangerous.
This could be very dangerous. There's nobody back. The Fly Parker will get there eventually.
Thank God Fly Parker recovered when he did, because they tried for a nice bump play. Speaking of dangerous.
Okay. Jam is there. In the center here, Clip's gonna get a touch. Chip is gonna clear it, but
I think he wanted to bang that more.
Yeah. Even if he had gotten it on target, I think Cryptic would have been there. Jam with a decent touch, but Cryptic's gonna get possession. Clips is gonna get a good touch on it. Not sure if you'd call that a 50th. Fly's gonna push up. D-Wolf's gonna clear it into the other corner. Cryptic is there. He's gonna get it past one. It's in the center now. D-Wolf is up for it, but Jam is gonna beat him to the ball. So after those crazy succession of goals, it's been some good calculated Rocket League. What was that from Cryptic?
Oh my god, Jam tried to go for the demo there, and Cryptic barely just got a touch on that ball, and this is a foot race now. Can Eclipse put it away? No.
Oh my.
Oh my god, what is going on, man? This game has just been absolutely insane.
Looks like he wanted to pass it back. Almost turned into an own goal there. A decent pitch from D-Wolf could set it up for Cryptic. It's going to be off the backboard, but nobody's really going to be there to capitalize. Flips in the corner now. Fly Parker's going to recover. D-Wolf's going to send it off the ceiling. Nobody's there to send it in, however.
Good touch a double commit from the orbit, but luckily Jam is there.
Good touch into the corner. Fly Parker's going to try to clear, but it's a bit of an awkward touch. He's going to manage to recover. No boost, so he's not really going to be able to do much. Ball's in a very awkward spot. He managed to get it past one.
I don't know how he managed to, stall just that much time. Oh, this is dangerous. Nice ball.
Oh, what a save! Fly Parker picks up the Mega to get him, like, some time. To get him some speed to get to the ball to save it. Great play from Fly Parker to keep it out.
This feels like a grand finals caliber game right now with how these two teams are playing each other, man. These two teams are playing like they have so much to prove. It is actually just nuts. Well, as I say that, two people whip in front of their own net, but, you know, wouldn't be MPC without some scuffness.
I think we've seen enough scuffness for this game. There's two people just kind of chilling in net. It's going to end up working out as... I think it was D-Wolf went for something, but it wasn't able to do really anything. The corner now, Cryptic's going to get a decent touch. Chip's on the ball. He's going to get it past D-Wolf. He looks to get it past Cryptic here, but he's not really going to be able to do anything. Jam on the ball now.
That's a crucial miss.
Yeah.
It's a crucial boost steal to take that boost away from Chip.
Jam! So many just clutch saves from both sides. This game could have around 7 more goals if saves like that weren't happening consistently.
Oh yeah, for sure. This could easily have turned into a shootout style game, Wild West style. But I mean, like you said, man, these defenses have just been insane, but both whip.
Oh, Fly Parker!
Dude, why does this always happen to me, man? Every time I give a team a compliment, they just go and they throw it away on me. Like, I just talk about how good their defense has been, and they just miss an easy routine clear like that, man. 55 seconds left, but...
Yeah, I think somebody definitely should have been there. Like, Fly Parker sat there for a solid 3 seconds before just, like, sat there still. They should have been able to read what was happening, but somehow they did not. So it's 2-1 here. This game has felt more even than the last two. The last two have felt very dominant in one direction, but that direction has lost. So,
this could be a foot race. Oh, Eclipse could not get the bump, unfortunately. 30 seconds left. Good dribble from Chip. Fly is looking for blood here. He's hunting for demos, man.
D-Wolf with a good touch. This could be dangerous, but Jam is going to be there to really stop anything he had going. Good 50s. Going to set it up. The Cryptic's going to clear. Could be dangerous. Off the wall is Eclipse. He has no boost, though. D-Wolf's going to send it towards net, but Fly Parker's going to keep it out. 5 seconds left
Still
now.
a dangerous ball. Oh, a fake!
0 seconds, D-Wolf!
Oh.
Cryptic! No!
No!
He hits it with the wrong part of his car, so it doesn't go in, and game 3 goes the way of the orbit.
Oh my god, are you kidding me, man? What a tense way to end game number 3. Oh my god, that practically could have been an OT. Oh my god. Oh, you have to be kidding. You saw Orbit had 2 players in net there. So
Yeah.
if the Deadeyes could have put that ball in a place that was awkward for them, we could be seeing overtime here, but I mean, hats off to the Orbit, man. They're finally looking like they're finding their stride, you know? Chip is slotted in really well into this roster. And man, like, the thing is, I can't even be mad at the Deadeyes because they played so well. Like, look at this defensive effort, you know? Fly Parker had almost a hat trick and a savior, but I mean, we see 4 saves on the side of the Deadeyes. It felt like an onslaught early on, but they managed to weather that storm. And, you know, like we said earlier, this game easily could have. I think the 2-1 scoreline definitely does not tell the story of this game.
Yeah, for sure. The 2-1 scoreline really diminishes a lot of how close and at the same time dominant this game felt.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, series point possibly for the Orbit here. The Deadeyes need to pull out another win to send this to Game 5 in Champions Field. So, you know, I would love to see a Champions Field. Don't get me wrong, but the Orbit have been playing so well. I feel like Eclipse has been surprisingly quiet so far this series. So I'm interested to see how they kind of shape up here.
If I'm not mistaken, Eclipse is playing on Xbox for this game as Jam since then. 6 seconds into the game. Great setup from Fly Parker off the wall. Just puts it in a great position and a great shot from Jam.
Good placement. That was really good. And Cryptic, you saw there, was just awkward on the kickoff. Instead of going on the sidewall to try and contest that ball, he opted to just kind of go up for it straight aerial. But, you know...
This could be dangerous.
Well, there we go. Hey, listen, I said he was being quiet. He comes out and he scores the first goal here. On the Dominus, no less.
Yeah, pulls out the Dominus for this game and manages to get a goal here. It was a very awkward ball for Fly Parker. I think it was Jam kind of tried to clear it, but instead he just kind of sent it towards the center of his own net, and so Fly Parker was put in an awkward position. But anyways, it's tied up here.
Yeah, last time it was 4 minutes. We acted like the game never started, and now we're at 4 minutes and 50 seconds, and it's like the game never started. So, you know, we're just starting with a little bit of different modifiers this time. Not actually, but, you know, figuratively.
This could be dangerous, but a decent player is going to keep it from anything. D-Wolf's trying to put it in, but a good touch from Jam is going to set up Parker to kind of try to get it out of their half. Good.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I think the Deadeyes look much better on offense. As long as they can keep their defense somewhat the same, I think they'll be okay in this game. But they need to look for opportunities. Eclipse
could be dangerous. It's in a very awkward position. Nobody in net right now. It's centered. Jam has got him back. Nobody's really there to capitalize, but as soon as I say that, D-Wolf is there.
Look at that placement. So good.
What a shot.
He put that ball exactly where they could not get to it. That was just insane.
He put it right in between the 2 defenders. It was a bit of an awkward touch from Jam that kind of did pass it over to D-Wolf, but in the end, it was just a great shot from D-Wolf. As this could be another great shot from Cryptek. He's going to put it in. This game is so dominant.
The Deadeyes are firing full steam ahead, man. This offense
That's what you
so
said
good.
On Game 2. It was the same scoreline in Game 2. You said the same thing with around the same amount of time, and the Orbit did come back to win it. So.
Listen, I'm not going to eat my words this time. I want to see a Game 5. I want to see Champions Field. I think, you know, there's no more fitting end for these 2 teams here than
we only got 1 game today, so it'd be great to see a game go the distance.
See it go the distance, yeah, you know, would definitely not complain about that.
Good touch from Jam.
I mean, all jokes aside, I mean, the Deadeyes are playing much better than they were before, especially on offense.
Once again, you're saying the same things you did during Game 2.
I don't know. I think I can back it up this time. That's a great clear from D-Wolf, though. Buy his team some time.
Chip somehow gets it past the clip. Cryptic's gonna center it. Can D-Wolf put this in? He cannot. Chip's gonna clear it away. Good defensive play there from the orbit, and Chip goes across the pitch to put it in.
Just couldn't keep tempo, man. A 1v1. Nice flick. Cryptic just too far out. Greeted a little too much for that. Tried to get a 50, but did not realize the speed that Chip had on that ball. And that's going to be a nice shot, and orbit within one here.
I've said around... I've said this numerous times so far, but this just feels like we're going to have Game 2 all over again.
I certainly hope not. D-Wolf, though, does not have any more boost. Just going to pop this one over to the corner. Cryptic.
Jam. Good clear. He's going to set up for Chip. He's going to send it near the net, but D-Wolf is there. Jam's going to get it past one, but D-Wolf is going to be in his way. Fly Parker's going to send it off the backboard. Nobody's really there, though. Fly Parker comes back around, but Eclipse is going to get a good 50. D-Wolf with a good touch. Jam is going to send it over, but Cryptic is right there.
Yeah, I think the name of the game for Deadeyes here is just stalling and buying time, but a whiff from Eclipse is not how you want to start that.
Chip?
Luckily, D-Wolf. Man, D-Wolf has just been such a solid third man.
Yeah.
Has just been like an insane, I mean, practical goalie for this team. He's been doing it all. Eclipse wanted the demo there, could not get it, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's been so consistent this game on his defense. And then on his offense as well. He's been putting the ball in, getting some great shots, and even setting up his team. So he's been playing just a very good supportive role this game.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's a center ball. This could be dangerous.
This could be in. D-Wolf is there, though. We were just talking about it, but he's not there for the second shot. Chip follows up what Jam had started, and they're going to tie this game up.
Oh, what are you doing, Eclipse, man? You got to call off each other for those balls. You can't just do that. That is a critical error here. In 1:30 left, man. Please, Deadeyes, don't make me eat my words 2 games in a row, man. Don't pull on my heartstrings like that. Eclipse, though, going to get a nice touch off the wall. D-Wolf going to have some space to work with here. Fakes it. Oh. I was ready for it, man. I'll be honest, I was ready for it.
That was a great adjustment from Chip last second to keep that ball basically out of the net. His Jam is up, off the wall, no boost though, but Chip has some. But Cryptic's going to keep it from doing anything as D-Wolf is going to try to reverse this back onto the orbit. He's going to get it past one. This could be in.
Oh
no, it's not.
What? Are you kidding? What a pinch, though.
Chip's going to send it into the corner.
Oh, that is not the touch that Cryptic wanted.
It's going to be awkward for the Deadeyes, but D-Wolf gets back once again, just in the right position to help his team out.
Well, that's a nice demo, though. Good clear. D-Wolf.
Good touch from Eclipse. It's going to set up for D-Wolf. He's going to send it into the corner. Eclipse is going to send it off the backboard. Nobody's really there. Fly Parker's going to pop it up.
This is dangerous.
He's going to try to clear, but he whiffs it, but Chip is there to cover his mistakes.
Oh my god. 18 seconds left. I can't breathe. This is like literally I'm holding my breath right now. This is just such a close game. Cryptic has to 50 this. Nice 50.
Jam's going to try to clear it. Cryptic's going to touch his. We're going to hit 0 seconds now. They're just going to kill the ball. Overtime here in Game 4. We've had 3 of our 4 games go into overtime.
All of them have been very quick, mind you.
Yeah.
That's not a good start.
This could be another one as it's off the backboard. The whiff, though, that could have been in.
D-Wolf needs to challenge him early here. It's a great team play. Luckily, Eclipse is there to save
managed
it.
to keep it out. In the corner, Cryptic off the wall. Is not going to get the touch on it. Oh no, Chip. Going to try to bring it down.
Oh, that's a center ball.
D-Wolf! Okay.
Oh, what a save.
Covers up for D-Wolf's mistake, and it looks like he's going to try to put it in the flip reset. Fly Parker saves it.
Tried for the ceiling shot, man. I respect it. Great speed from Jam. What a read, man. That is not an easy read to make. That's a nice play from Eclipse, man. Let's see what more he can do here.
Good touch.
Oh, he bumped in. He actually ended up cutting off D-Wolf inadvertently there. Try to go for the demo. No boost in a dream. Actually going to beat all 3 Deadeyes players. This could be a dangerous ball.
Okay.
Interesting decision from Fly Parker to put that one to the side.
It looked like Chip was out of the play, but then he ends up... it looks like Chip was out of the play at the time. So it was a 2v3. He gets a demo on the exit, so it looks like Chip wanted to go for some boost, so they called off the attack in the moment. This could be in! No, it's not.
God,
Jam keeps it out. The bump group Fly Parker's going to keep D-Wolf from getting an immediate counter attack. They're going to try to go in the... As Orbit's going to try to bring it into the Deadeye's net as we're minute 30 here into this overtime. Cryptic's going to send it towards the net. Jam's going to get a good touch. D-Wolf's going to send it near net, but Fly Parker's going to keep it out. Cryptic with a nice touch. Chip is going to clear it. Eclipse is there. He's not going to really be able to do anything, though. This could be dangerous. Fly Parker up. D-Wolf with another save.
Man, what can this guy not do? He's doing so much for his team right now. He just needs this team to do something for him here. He needs Eclipse to try and make a play. That's a nice scoop, though. Hopefully his team can get some boost. Because, Lord, they are struggling in the boost department. Oh, nice 50. Oh, my God. I can't believe Fly still had his flip there.
Good save from Cryptic to keep it out of the net. Jam. He's going to try to score it, but he's not really going to be able to do anything. D-Wolf. Off the wall. Eclipse is going to center it. Chip is there. Good bump onto Chip, so it's going to force Fly Parker to come in, who has very limited boost, but he's going to get a great 50. It's been such a close overtime, almost 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it's been insane. You can't ask for a much closer OT. Oh, he missed! But this is an opportunity!
Oh, no.
Hit by the net! Oh, Cryptic hit by the net! It's chaos in the open goal line! Oh my God, what is happening? No one can get a clean touch on this ball. Oh my God, man. How much more is it gonna take? Look at Jam, man! He's hunting! He's head hunting right now!
It's up. D-Wolf is gonna clear it. Clips is gonna come behind. This could be in! No, it's not. Jam keeps it out right before it bounces. If he had touched that any later, it would have been in. Fly Parker's gonna try to send it in, but D-Wolf is not having any of it. It's coming on the counter attack now. Chips come through. The clear from Cryptic. Every time the ball gets near the net, I'm like holding my breath. I feel like it's gonna go in one of these times, but so far it hasn't. 3:30 left. Somebody has to win this game.
That is true. There are no draws in Rocket League. Someone has to win this game.
Chip.
Oh my goodness.
Jam off the
backboard. No one's on backboard. This could be dangerous.
Okay. D-Wolf is there. Fly Parker's gonna center it for Chip. Good 50 from Eclipse, though. Is going to keep it out.
He just needs to boom it. Oh, that's not the boom he wanted, though. It's not in.
Parker's going to send it up. He's going to get a good touch. D-Wolf is there, though. D-Wolf off the wall is going to try to bring it towards the net. The flip reset. He's not going to be able to get it, though. Chip's there to deny it.
Very bold play from D-Wolf there. That's wasting a lot of boost.
Off the wall. Flips, it could go in. No, D-Wolf is there.
These teams just are, you can tell they're just so scared to go for some of these balls, right? Because it's one mistake. One mistake is all it's going to take to get punished here. That's good speed for Cryptic. Is that ball just in? Oh my God. 4.5 minutes. You have to be kidding me. That's how this game ends?
A 4.5-minute overtime. This series ain't over yet. We're going to Champions Field.
Oh my God, Jam just got dusted. Oh my God. What a finish to that game, dude. I'm sweating, and I'm not even playing the game. I can't imagine what it's like for these players right now. I'd be breathing a sigh of relief, man, especially if you're D-Wolf. Holy crap, man. It is insane. What can this player not do to win, to help his team win? Like, it's insane. Listen, they're saying that this map is cringe, but the Orbit chose this map as their home field. So, it is what it is.
Ooh.
It is what it is. But yeah, we are going to Champs Field. Can't think of a better way to end this game. Listen, for once, my prediction was right. This game was going to go the distance. This series, was going to go the distance. And man, we are getting it. I can't tell you how ecstatic I am. That was a 4.5-minute OT. Like, holy crap. I'm still processing it. Like I'm just speechless.
All I know is that I thought that was the last game of the series, and then I remembered the Deadeyes were down by 1. So we're going to a 5th map.
Yep. Oh man, if that game is, if this game coming up is gonna be as close as that one is, I will be happy because holy crap! Listen, I know we're only in the first game of the weekend, but this is already going at the top of my list for games to watch because
Yeah.
holy, I have no words. Like I said before, I have no words, and I can't wait to see what both of these teams bring to Champions Field.
At
This
this
is
point,
for all the marbles because both of these teams are kind of struggling in the rankings, so a win here is massive.
I wouldn't
So
be surprised if we at this point, I think the only thing that could add is we got like a ceiling shot or a flip reset. If we could just
I
have
want
one
to
of those.
see some more aggressive plays off the backboard because I feel like especially in that OT, man, the Orbit were just clanging it against the Deadeye's backboard, but no one was going up for it because everyone was too scared. Like, just go for it, That's what your rotation in threes is there for. You have an extra player. You can go for those more aggressive, more risky plays on offense compared that you can in twos. So I need to see some of that for the Orbit. I think the Deadeyes are doing great. I don't think they need to change anything. I think they're working really well. But I think this game is just going to come down to who wants it more.
As we're gonna get into our 5th and final game of the series. Winner take all here. Can't have draws in Rocket League, so no matter what happens here, we're crowning a champion of this game. It's in the corner. Fly Parker with a good touch. Flips this up for it. It's going to be centered. Fly Parker's going to get a good touch on it. It's off the wall. This could be dangerous. And it's going to be in. I think, I'm not sure who that was, but I think the person on defense for the Deadeyes was trying to dodge the bump from Fly Parker. Yeah, it looks like D-Wolf was scared
went off the backboard. I think it was just the angle he had to go off the backboard from, and a rare defensive mistake from D-Wolf here. I mean, really, he's done so much for his team here. I think you can excuse that one little misplay. But D-Wolf gonna pop this one up. Dude, look at Eclipse, man. He is hunting for Chip. He was trying so hard. And this could be another goal for Orbit.
Just put it in.
Oh my god, chaos in the midfield.
Hopefully it's not an anticlimactic end to the series. Be kind of sad if we saw a blowout here.
I mean, there's still a long time to go in this game. I think I would not be concerned. It's just been a really weird 30 seconds of Rocket League.
It's been such a close series. No matter who loses this game, they should still feel great about their performance. But they're also going to have this feeling of, you could have won it.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Eclipse going to try and dribble this ball.
Eclipse!
Okay.
Gets it past everybody.
I don't know how he managed to do this. I want to see this from his point of view because I feel like Chips just got put in an awkward spot. Yeah, and he just had no choice but to own goal there. I mean, you take those. You take those.
He gets a pass one with a very nice touch that puts Chip in an awkward position. So I think it was just a very nice play from Eclipse to set it up, because that was almost in. It's a bit wide. It's center now. Nobody's there for the Deadeyes. Fly Parker's going to take control of the ball. Good
nice 50 from Cryptic.
That was a great 50. Eclipse could capitalize off of this, but Jam's not having any of it.
Oh, Wolf backflipped. Oh, this could be really bad. Luckily, it's... God, look at
like
that. He went for the aerial, just immediately started headhunting, man. It's insane.
Cryptic could put this in! Fly Parker with the save. Keeps it out.
That was a really good play, but unfortunately... Oh, nice bundle from Eclipse, but... Oh, you have to be kidding. Oh my god, just not enough speed. Oh my god. Cryptic not in the right spot. That is why you rotate back post. That right there. Oh, what is happening? What is happening?
He went for the up instead of the ball, which actually almost allowed them to score the goal there. So the fact they decide to go bump the player.
Oh my god, that was a huge demo from Eclipse to throw off the orbit rotation and just no one was there.
Good bump, though, from Chips. Gonna keep Eclipse from doing much. It's in the corner. Cryptic, as D-Wolf gets demoed. This could be dangerous, but Eclipse is gonna try to do it. Unfortunate respawn for D-Wolf's gonna be in this corner here. No boost. Not really
Don't
going to be
wanna
able to do
curse
anything.
it.
It's off the wall. Eclipse is going to keep it from doing much. Fly Parker's going to put it near the net. Good
I'm feeling a
touch.
small onset of panic from the Deadeyes. Don't quote me on it, but I'm feeling a small onset of panic.
Good touch from Cryptic's. Going to set up D-Wolf to get it past one, but the demo onto Eclipse may slow down this attack here. Good
That's a nice
touch from
50 from D-Wolf, though. Nice speed.
Chip is up, though. Eclipse off the
Oh
respawn,
my.
but Fly Parker has it all to himself. It's a foot race, but D-Wolf's going to get past fairly quickly. Jam.
Come on, man. I want to see the Deadeyes score. I want to see this game go into OT.
For...
I can't think of it ending any other. Oh my god, Eclipse is up so early for this. Oh.
Good touch from Cryptic's going to buy some time. Jam is up for it. This could be in, and it is! A 3-1 lead here for the Orbit. The Deadeyes need now 2 goals if they want to come back in this game.
Unfortunately, Cryptic just a little too slow to go up and contest this ball. Eclipse could not make it in time, but I mean, hats off to Jam. That was a nice read off of his own touch into the corner there, and I mean, they're going to go up by 2.
It's a good kickoff from the Deadeyes. They have 1:40 to score 2 goals here to send it into overtime.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah. Chip is getting some good control. He's going to be able to bring it down. One more goal here from the Orbit could just solidify this game, but Cryptic is there to keep it out. Ball is in the center. D-Wolf is going to get it past one. He's going to try to bring it up now. Fly Parker's he's going to pop it up, and this could cause some issues for the Orbit. Cryptic tries to put it in, but can't really do much. Fly Parker can't do anything. Eclipse is going to send it towards the net.
Oh.
Jam jokes.
I did not see Jam, I'm not going to lie. Oh. Minute left.
In the corner is going to get called off. A minute left now for the Deadeyes to get 2 goals.
Oh, it's a foot race now. It's a foot race. Can Eclipse get the demo? No, he cannot, unfortunately.
Oh my. What a series. 30 seconds left. The Deadeyes need to do something if they want to stay alive. It's not over yet. If they're going on the attack, they need to go right now. They might be able to get it. Eclipse, no!
What are you doing? Oh no, why is he up so high for that ball? He's going to pass it back to D-Wolf. Eclipse needs to bang this ball.
And he's
He
done
can,
it good.
but it's not going to be the touch he was looking for.
Just
Chip's
gonna
more than happy to send that one down back.
5
That
seconds
is going to
left.
be it.
It should be it, unless they can get it goal right now. No, they can't. The series goes the Orbit in 5. 3 overtimes this series. What a series. This is one of the best matches we've had all season.
Yeah, I mean, like we said it in the beginning, man, this game did not disappoint. Even that game, even though we didn't go to OT or anything like that, I mean, that game certainly did not disappoint. Hats off to both of these teams. They played insanely well. Orbit are going to pick up another much-needed win, and unfortunately for the Deadeyes, they cannot find a win here. But I believe they still have a chance of making the mid-season tournament. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to crunch more numbers, but I believe they still have a shot of getting into the mid-season tournament. And Orbit, that's a massive W for them, like I said, especially I believe now they're at 3-2. So that is going to be massive for them. Going in for seeding into the midseason tournament, man. I remember everyone at the beginning slipped on the Orbit, and now the Orbit are finally showing up to play, and this team looks dangerous, but so do the Deadeyes.
Yeah. I think this game really showed... While you could definitely take this as 2 teams that aren't very good compared to the rest of the league, I think both teams looked like they were playing good Rocket League.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, these 2 teams, if they play like this, they can take on anyone in this league. Easily. But I think with that, we're going to try and get someone from the Orbit in to interview. So, let's see who we can get on the mic.
It's a great...
All right, Chip, hello.
What's up, gentlemen?
Hello. So, first of all, congrats on the W.
Thank you.
That was an insane game. I can't imagine. It was insane to watch. I can't even imagine how it was to play.
Oh yeah, it was good. It was good.
So, kind of walk me through your prep. Obviously, you got picked up this week. So, did you manage to get a lot of practice in with these guys before the game today?
I played like 2 games with them in the scrims, and then we kind of just jumped into tonight's match.
All right.
So didn't get a whole lot of prep with them.
Hey, I mean, you guys played really well. I think it was a back and forth series. Pretty much almost. I think what did we say? 3 games went to overtime. It was just insane. So, like I said, hats off to you guys. But you said there wasn't a lot of prep, so you guys didn't really prep for the Deadeye specifically at all?
No, I honestly didn't know what team we're facing just because it's my first game, and first scrims with them were earlier today. I've probably played like 10 games total with Fly, including the tryouts and stuff. But
hey, I mean, you guys played like you've been playing together for a while, so hats off to you guys. And congrats on the W again. Any shout outs you want to give before we send you out for the weekend?
Yeah, can I give a shout out to my boy Mike?
Of course.
To my brother False and to Jay Dizzle. We're listening to some Juice WRLD throughout the game series. It really kept me hyped and in the spirit.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it. Again, thank you so much for swinging in, talking about the game for us, because I can't imagine, what was going through your mind when you were playing, because I couldn't imagine.
I just wanted to play good and try to help my teammates, play good with them, and I think we did all right. Could do better, but I think it went all right for our first game.
Yeah, for sure. Could not have said it better myself. Again, congrats on the W. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hard-fought win, and we will see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was Chip from the Orbit, and I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. We kind of said everything in the beginning before the series even started. Like, this was going to be a close game. This was going to be a close series, and I think it definitely did not disappoint. That is up there on top 5 matches to watch of probably, I mean, I know it's early, but that's going to definitely probably be on my top 5 to watch throughout the entire season, because that game was insane.
Yeah. I think it was the best game we've seen all so far this season. Just so back and forth, just so many great solo plays, and some great team plays as well.
Yeah, these were 2 teams that were playing Rocket League as a team. It didn't feel like it was 6 players on a field. It felt like 2 teams of 3 really trying to work together.
Yeah.
To win, and I think it really showed in this series, man. I know these 2 teams are kind of near like middle of the pack / bottom, but I think you playing Rocket League like this, man, watch out, because it's gonna be dangerous, man. One of these teams, if they make it in, easily a dark horse team for the midseason, because that was the series.
Yeah, it was such a great series.
But I think with that, we are done for tonight, unfortunately. That was the only game. For those of you that
delivered for being our only game, though.
Oh, yeah. It felt like 2 series for sure. It definitely felt like 2 series. But I think we're going to wrap it up here, unless Octo, do you have any final words you want to say to stream?
Read the rulebook.
There you go. As always, the man of wisdom. Read the rulebook. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you for watching, and we'll get this uploaded to YouTube, and we'll get stats and stuff updated and series updated if it's not already, because Octo's a beast and he probably did it already. So yeah, any final words, Joe?
Make sure to catch the rest of the matches this week.
True. Once we figure out streamers, we will let you guys know. And besides that, we are all done. Thank you, Joe, as always, for hopping on the mic and casting some games with me. That series was insane, and I am tired. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will let you know where the games on Saturday and Sunday are going to be hosted at. So thanks so much, and good night.